I, I can't do this whole pick thing anymore. It has been 1.5 seasons, and I'm going to lose my mind. I just watched the worst collapse in potentially NBA history. I believe it's the second biggest collapse in NBA history, at least statistically. But when you kind of look at it, the way that the Wizards just lost to the Clippers after winning by 35 points on their home court, it's one of the worst displays of basketball I have ever seen. And I watched my favorite team for 48 minutes lose by 73 points. So you can trust me, I'm an expert on this. The Thunder have the Clippers' first-round pick. If you didn't know, it is completely unprotected. So that pick could be number 1 overall, and we could get it. So every day, I'm sorry, Clippers fans, I'm rooting for the Clippers' downfall every single game that they play. I'm looking for them to lose. I'm looking for them to get blown out. I'm looking for them to make trades and deal guys and sell at the deadline so that they get the best pick possible because we get it. So I'm watching the games when Clippers are playing other teams, and I am so sick of teams blowing leads to the Los Angeles Clippers. Now, I will give them tons of credit. Ty Lue, great coach, and the way that they continue to fight back despite being down insane amounts of points is super impressive. But I'm going to lose my mind if I have to watch the Clippers come back from down 24 or more points another time. They've done it 3 times. This week, they've done it 3 times. They don't have Paul George. They don't have Kawhi Leonard. They're missing Marcus Morris in this game. They're missing Reggie Jackson. And when you put that all into one big bowl and mix it up, this is one of the worst losses in regular season history I've ever seen. Ever. Period. Bar none. It is awful the way that the Wizards blitzed. They were up 35 and 31 points at halftime. The Clippers scored 80 points. And you know what makes it even worse? They were up 6 with 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left, and they lost. That's ridiculous. Luke Kennard hit like a logo 3. They had like a turnover, and then at the end of the game, they're up 3 points. All they have to do is just play good defense. Don't foul. But no, because, the Wizards are one of the people that decides, we should foul when we're up 3 so they can only get 2 free throws, which I think, while a lot of times it can be smart, this was dumb because Beal tried to foul. And guess what? He fouled while Luke Kennard went up for the shot. Luke Kennard hits the 3, hits his free throw for a 4-point play. The only way that they could lose in regulation at that point, because that was with 1.9 seconds left, I believe, was to foul on a 3-point shot and he makes it. Do you know the chances of that happening if you play good basketball and execute? It's basically non-existent. But instead, no, Beal fouls, Luke Kennard gets a 4-point play, and wow, the Clippers won. Amazing. I'm going to lose it. And the worst part of this whole thing is I know I'm a curse. I know it. I get it. It happens. I've made a video on it. I've tweeted about it a million times, whatever. But at this point, I thought I was safe. I tweeted out. I was like, a couple days ago, I was like, can teams please stop losing to the Wizards? That was stop losing to the Clippers, after the Sixers blew that 24 plus point lead, whatever it was, to the Clippers. I was like, can teams please stop losing to them? And then today, I'm like, wow, the Wizards are up 35 on them. That's amazing. So I tweet out the picture of the score at halftime. They're up like 31. And I was like, oh, the Wizards no ball. Quote tweeting that whole Clippers, can teams stop losing to them thing. Thinking, I'll give the Wizards props because maybe they read my tweet. They paid attention, I guess. And there were multiple people in the comment section that were like, you should delete this. You're a curse or whatever. One person said, I don't ever celebrate because they keep making these comebacks, man. I don't know. And I said, I replied to them, there is no way they do it this time. No way. It's about 35 points. When has that ever happened? Once, by the way, since like the 70s, one time it's happened. And so I thought it was fine. And I got kind of busy. I was doing some stuff. I'm in college. I'm busy at times. And I checked the score and it's like a 10-point game in the fourth quarter. So I'm like, oh, that's not good. But, it's fine. It's the Wizards. They're a decent team. They're hovering right around 500. And the Clippers are missing all Reggie Jackson, Serge Ibaka, Marcus Morris, amongst other guys. They'll be fine. They were playing like a 12-man rotation out there. I'm like, it'll be good. It'll be fine. I didn't curse this at all. I check again. They're down like 8 with like 30 seconds left. I'm still like, oh, it'll be fine. Like 8, that's still pretty close. It's a little bit too close for comfort. I can't believe, wow, they let the Clippers come all the way back. That's super embarrassing. But, it's a win's a win. They're up 6 with 10 seconds left. And I think there is no way that they blow that lead. They did it. Somehow, the Wizards blew that lead. I know Wizards fans are probably more mad than I am, but I'm still pretty pissed. Because while Wizards fans are talking about trading Beal, blowing the team up, whatever, I'm watching this Clippers team that, given, maybe in the grand scheme of things, this doesn't matter. But if that Clippers pick becomes somehow top 5 and we get our own top 5 pick, this Thunder rebuild could be over. Like next season, we could stop tanking. Because at that point, we would have Shea, Giddey, 2 top 5 picks, Trey Mann, whoever the hell else you want to throw in there, Dort. Like, the rebuild could almost be over. This is the biggest year. Last year was huge because we had the chance to get 2 top 5 picks, but this is unprotected. This could be anywhere. Last year, we needed the Rockets pick to fall to 5. It didn't. It happens. We got the 6th overall pick. We got Giddey. He's phenomenal. But this year is so big. And they can't lose. They refuse to lose. I don't know if Tyronn Lue hates me. If he does, reach out. I'm sorry for whatever I did. I don't know if Adam Silver hates me and he's writing those scripts, rigging these games and thinking, oh, this guy sucks. We're going to screw the Thunder. I don't know what's going on, but there is some supernatural force that is messing with me and other Thunder fans alike. Because there is no way that when I tweet, they were down by 35 points. You are a professional basketball team. How do you blow that lead? I thought the 2 24-point leads that the Nuggets and the Sixers blew to the Clippers were bad enough already. Nope. Not bad enough. Teams have been blowing leads. Some held on. A lot others haven't. The Clippers are going into a pretty hard stretch. Maybe this game doesn't matter. Maybe in the end, them winning this game gets them a little bit lower of a lottery spot, but somehow that ends up getting us the 1st overall pick for them. Maybe this is a good thing in the end. But until that day, if the lottery comes around and this game somehow affected the odds so that we get screwed out of a top 5 pick, whatever, I will personally go to Washington, D.C., and I will personally go to the Wizards arena and I will file a complaint. I will sit out there. I will go on strike, whatever. I will go to every Wizards game and boo them for the rest of time if somehow this screws up. Wizards fans, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you guys lost this game. I'm sorry. I know y'all don't want to lose these games, and I know you're really mad. I know because there's a Twitter space right now with thousands of people going on right now. Actually, I can check the exact number. Shout out my guy Wayne, by the way, who's running that thing. 1,700 people right now are in a Wizard space talking about how much this team sucks. So I know Wizard fans, you are just as mad, if not more mad than me. But the Clippers are going to turn me into a supervillain, man. I don't know what to do. Tyronn Lue is apparently just the greatest coach of all time. Amir Coffey looks like Kawhi Leonard too. Luke Kennard looked like prime Klay Thompson. And I've seen prime Klay Thompson firsthand. So, whatever, man. I guess I'm just going to see Luke Kennard hitting 4-point plays in my nightmares. Clippers fans, I'm sure they're enjoying this because right now with the way these guys are playing, this Clippers team is going to be really good. When Paul George and Kawhi Leonard come back, whether it's next season, this season, whatever, this Clippers team is going to be super nice. I don't care about that. They could win the championship next season, sure. I don't care. But this season in particular, I just need them to be bad. And they cannot do that. And even worse, teams refuse to help us out. So, here I am. Thunder losing a lot of games. At least we control our own pick. We're losing a lot of games. So at least we're going to get a top 5 pick. But the way the Clippers are playing right now, maybe they're just going to win the championship is what I've kind of decided to accept. The Clippers are just going to win it all. And that pick's going to be pick 30, and we're going to be in a rebuild for the rest of time because apparently the Clippers just don't lose basketball games. So that's where I am at. Personally, basketball's a fake sport. I'm going to quit. I might just disappear from the internet. I had 20 people ask me to delete my Twitter account and stop tweeting because of the curse I put out there. And you know what? I'm not going to tweet about the Clippers anymore. I'm just not. Maybe this video of me complimenting them and saying how good they are and how much they come back, maybe this jinxes them. Maybe this is the curse that they needed. And if so, I'm going to say it right here. The Clippers are the best team of all time, best franchise ever. Hopefully this curses them. I don't know. I don't know how it works because I thought I was safe. There have been a couple videos I've made. I wasn't cursing teams, whatever. I can't escape it. It's impossible. I think that's everything I have to say. Like and subscribe, sure, while you're here. To preserve my sanity if you want to. I think I'm just gonna stop watching basketball. I think that's kind of what I've decided on. So, I'm done. We're gonna call it here.